we did a spray pack like shit that a clip went viral, got like 300,000 on TikTok.
Shit, that's more than $500,000 now.
Is it? It's over $500,000 now.
I do not fuck with spray weed.
Hell no.
Nah, we're not. We don't fuck with.
I want my weed to smell spray, but it ain't.
Yeah. Terps. So terps exist naturally in the shit. Period. So then it's fucking. It's like terpenes are in every flower, fucking every fruit. That's why limonene, it'll be exists in weed, and the weed will have a citrusy smell. It's the same shit that's in a lemon.
Certain weed, right? Like if I touch it, that should make my skin itch and all of that. Fuck with my allergies. I got
You know what that is? That's fucking mold.
Nah, sometimes it be fresh weed.
Now I'm telling you, that doesn't mean it doesn't have
it
mold
doesn't have bad mold on it.
So mold, that's the other thing I learned about this shit, bro, is the fucking mold. If you gotta learn how to read a lab report. The lab reports, mad of the fucking packs that we're getting from like Oklahoma, Cali, all the different legal states. That shit didn't pass lab testing out there. That's why they're getting rid of it and pushing it. Otherwise, they'd have to burn it. And they fucking said they burnt it, and then said they destroyed it, but then they just fucking put it in the mail and send it here. And that shit doesn't pass because it's got mold. Mold is really pervasive in weed.
That's the shit that be and
I'm allergic to mold.
Yeah, my skin is start itching, my nose and shit. I be over here like this. That should be fucking me up. I be ready to.
Jae'won. Shit smell good.
It's gonna be my partner, bro.
Or these two separate joints?
No, this is a crazy rumps right here.
It smells amazing.
It's got like a lemon candy flavor to it.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, not all natural, nothing sprayed on that. I promise you.
Nah,
that.
this is beautiful as shit. You see this?
That crazy.
This what's it called?
Crazy rumps.
Crazy runs.
Crazy runs.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got this in the city
We
yet.
call that Scotty pack.
Nah, this is
That's his shit.
Nobody got that nowhere.
Nah, that's not dispensary shit.
We call it
Scotty
Scotty
pack.
And
nah, Scotty is known for having the gas.
He grows it.
Yeah.
I help him pick the
44 is
strains
not
and
bad.
he grows them for me. You know.
Yeah, I'm about to roll that right now. Actually, let me see who Fuck it.
We definitely consistently roll Scotty packs on the pod.
While we promote the dispensary weed.
Yeah, nah, but the dispensary weed.
This shit's really
that
good.
shit is really good. The rolling
fire.
green shit is fire, bro. That shit, the ADK shit, fire. We'll shout out who's doing what. Who's doing good in New York.
That's a big fact.
Facts.
And I'll let you know who isn't.
Yeah, that's true. We will also let you know who isn't.
What the best weed?
Dill set me up for that though with Flower House.
Jungle Boys
like that.
wedding crashes was some of the best weed I ever smoked. Like from like a brand, like a big brand.
Yeah.
That wedding crasher, Jungle Boy was it.
Jungle Boys does some good things. Jungle Boys, they're more consistent than Cookies. Like Cookies is good in Cali and only in Cali. All the other Cookies locations is kind of whack. Like
and why is that? Because the fucking brands.
They're just subcontracting.
They're
fucking growers.
subcontracting. You gotta fucking know who's growing the gas in the state that you're going into if you're starting your own brand.
And that's why
you're trying to be in the legal market.
That's why Tecal's good in every market because they care so much about finding the best grower.
The best grower. They definitely do. They weren't trying to just jump in the market when it first opened.
Method Man
Just
is
to have
also
flour
a true
and
pothead.
shit.
Yeah,
true
that's what I said.
pothead,
That
exactly.
I want to smoke some weed from Method Man. People were talking about how he got weed. I'm like, I don't want to smoke Jay-Z's weed. Jay-Z
Monogram
don't
and
smoke
shit.
weed.
Monogram is actually trash.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I don't want to smoke Jay-Z's weed.
Jay-Z
It's like I don't
doesn't
want to
smoke
drink
weed.
Snoop Dogg champagne. I mean,
Monogram is
wine. I don't want
trash.
to drink that shit. I want to, you know.
Snoop Bond actually alright.
I bet it is, but
sure
it's
it
not
is.
something I want to smoke his weed. I want to drink his wine, you know?
99 crimes or some shit. That's good. That shit good as hell.
Snoop
That's
shit
good.
is alright. That shit is alright. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna
Whether like Big Ben was out, like shit just jumped on it. Like it's been out.
Yeah. Nah, so Snoop did his due diligence with that shit and found some shit that was already good and then put his. I do know that Snoop would not put his fucking stamp on anything that's not official.
I smoked with Snoop before.
That must have been experience right
Nah,
there.
he give you it was like it was 2015, I think, 2016. I was in Atlanta BT Hip Hop Awards. He give you your own. No, it was at a rap battle, matter of fact.
He give you your own.
Do you remember who was battling?
It was the bullpen battle league. John did Don shit.
Gotcha.
I don't remember who was battling, but Snoop give you your own shit though. Like he give you your own blunt. He be
Right.
having cigarillos and shit rolled, just like.
Is
On
it true
deck.
he really got a blunt roller with him? Like he really pays
I
somebody?
didn't see a blunt roller, but
You know that
I wouldn't
rumor,
put it,
though,
yeah,
like-
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah.
But he has
They
a
was
lot of-
already rolled, right?
Yeah,
But-
like,
Yeah,
shit was
they were
rolled.
already rolled, and he gives everybody pre-rolls and shit, and that's fucking
Snoop the only person that could smoke in Dubai.
Snoop.
Like no,
I heard that story. I heard that story.
he's the only person. If you want to smoke weed in Dubai, you have to be with Snoop Dogg. He's the only person that can smoke weed openly in general in Dubai.
That's what's up.
That is crazy.
That's like a different level of weed smoking kind of ability. Like we get violently high on this show, so like we know. But the idea that you could just go to a country that's like motherfuckers will get their hands chopped off for smoking weed in Dubai.
Dubai's
probably.
actually a nice ass country.
That-
I wonder if Willie Nelson would be able to smoke weed out there.
In Dubai,
Yeah,
Nah, they don't care about Willie enough out there.
He ain't hosting
He
no
ain't
Olympics.
Willie's Willie though.
This is true.
yeah, Willie is Willie. On that note, Legacy to Legal, Stoop to Store, Stage 1 podcast, you know how we do. Yo, we got a fucking very special guest this week.
You're
My man Jae'won, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, this guy right here is legendary right now already at the right young age of, I'm not sure how old you are, but you're definitely a young.
27 for like 2 more weeks.
All right, that's what's up. Young man over here already legendary.
That shit sound old as fuck.
Killing it. 27 sound old.
Damn.
I remember when 27 sounded old.
Right? I was
can
just thinking
remember
that too.
that.
Like,
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
that feeling.
Well, yo, enjoy it.
I remember when 27 sounded old to me too.
Yeah.
This shit old.
Yeah, nah, that shit is young. That shit, 27, to be 27 again. I'll put it out there. Oh, shit!
Sheesh.
It's this one. It's lit. Man, I wanted to ask you a question because I know that you got your degree in psychology, right?
Facts.
And fucking, I did a bunch of podcast editing back in the day for this guy, this psychologist or psychiatrist who was super into psychedelics and psychiatrists. Did you do any when you were in school? Did you like learn about the use of psychedelics and psychotherapy at all?
Nah. Hell no.
Nah.
Did we? Nah, we didn't learn too much about that.
Because
I don't think they
it
flat
was.
out.
I mean, it's definitely fringe shit, right? They definitely did like a study with MDMA, and they did like a whole FDA. They made it to phase 3 trials, and they just deaded it. But they were apparently having ridiculously great results in like almost curing PTSD, and they were doing it. The trials were all with like veterans, war veterans, and they were like, and I know because the doctor that I was editing his podcast, he was like a part of doing the MAPS trials, so they it really worked really well. But when you're dealing with substances like MDMA, you always have like bad actors. So they said that there were people like psychiatrists who were taking advantage of their clients, and that's why they deaded it.
Oh. Wow.
Not because it didn't work, but because they were afraid of what the.
It opened a door that didn't want to be opened.
I don't know. I fuck with the psychedelics though. I
Yeah.
am definitely a shroomer.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I am a
Is it a
shooter.
microdose thing for you, or do you just like
Or do you
to
macro?
consume on a regular?
I think my first time doing mushrooms was 2020 during the pandemic, Father's Day. I was watching TV with my pops. First time,
Wow, that's
out
fire.
of nowhere, I just got wild happy. I'm sitting there like, why the fuck am I smiling and shit? Like, and I realized like, oh shit, I'm on mushrooms. He wasn't fucking with it at the time.
How
then-
did you get where did you fucking how'd you eat them? Was it in like a chocolate bar or was it like
I'm
you just ate the
a
mushroom?
raw mushroom.
Raw
Like,
mushroom.
I don't like I don't really like sweets, so the chocolates I don't care for. And you don't really know how much of a mushroom you actually getting in the chocolates. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah,
you gotta trust whoever made them shit.
Yeah,
Because it's not like they were made in a
you feel
fucking
me?
factory.
And
you know?
everybody
Some
on the
fucking
polka
hippie
dot
made them
wave
shits.
hard.
Like,
I'm a real mushroom dude though. Like, I fuck with them. Like, I'll pour a bunch on the table and not even weigh it and just
eat them.
Yeah, like
I feel that. I feel that though.
Word.
Yeah, I'm on a micro dose thing right now. I do fucking every 3 days. Take the fucking not like, so you don't really feel it in the same way that you do when you eat like an eighth or whatever, but you feel it like it hits you. You're like, oh, you're aware of it, and then it just fucking definitely has calmed me down.
I didn't hit them shits and got on a dirt bike before and not realize it till last minute. Like, oh shit, I took mushrooms.
Okay. Do you have a favorite experience with mushrooms?
Favorite mushroom experience? I got a few. One of them was St. Martin. You was with us in St. Martin? You wasn't with us in St. Martin. We did St. Martin have mushrooms on a yacht. You feel me? Like, so that ride on the boat,
that could have
fucking going there, I ain't gonna front, I was a little seasick. That shit was fucking me up.
Okay.
But then afterwards, I'm just sitting there like on the fucking top of the deck, on the top of the boat, with one of the staff members, like, and we just talking, a young lady, like, just talking, like, I forgot all about it. Like, then the sleep that I had, that shit was amazing, sleeping back.
Okay.
But my most fun, I think, mushroom trip was it this year? Last year. This year. Was it this year? I don't know. It was either it was last year or this year. This year moved fast as fuck for me.
It did though.
Fucking super fast.
I poured a bunch on the table. Like, it was a terrible day. So I got this thing when I trip out, right? Put y'all on. I gotta be having a really shitty day or a really great day. Like, you feel me? And I'll take it there, like, with this trip. So,
Got you.
So this was like a real shitty day for me. I just poured them shits on the table. Eating them shits, knocking them out. And it's crazy. Like, I think I'm psychic on the low, like, cause 2 days before that, like, I was thinking about Batman the movie, like, and shit, like, and Bruce Wayne, like, you feel me? And this before I recorded Bruce Wayne, like, you feel me? Like, I think as I got older, I realized I love Batman, like, you feel me? Cause I just relate to him a lot. Like, when he on his Bruce Wayne arrogant shit, everybody fuck with him, but when he trying to save his community, niggas be like, fuck his Batman, like, he's a vigilante, like, so I really be feeling like that.
Right.
But anyway, having a terrible day, I hit them shits, right? My shorty, she in her room. I'm sitting on the couch. I put on Shrek 2. Shrek 2, one of my favorite animated movies.
All right.
So I'm just thinking about the colors and shit. That shit got me high as shit. The wall moving back and forth. Now she got a little throw blanket. It's yellow, like it's a knitted yarn blanket. For some reason, I just look over, like, I feel like it's a lion next to me. I'm like, oh shit, like, I'm scared.
That's fucking wild.
I'm sitting there scared. The plant moving back and forth and shit. Fucking, the dog just looking at me like, yo, nigga, you bugging right now. Like,
and you know that's what the dog is thinking too.
So I'm watching fucking Shrek. Now I call my man Dudda. I'm laughing, crying, tears laughing. Then I'm crying dead serious. Like, I'm seeing different people's faces in Shrek and Fiona and shit. Like, I'm in that shit geeking. Fucking, I go lay down on the bed. I couldn't do that. I feel like I'm melting. Like, she getting pissed off. She like, yo, you blowing my shit right now. Like, she's getting heated. Fucking.
And she's tripping too?
No. So that's why she's getting tight. So the one thing that brought me down, I had to watch The Dark Knight. Like, I had to watch The Dark Knight for some reason.
That's what centered you? That's what got you ready?
Yeah, like, I noticed mad shit in it that I never noticed before and all of that. Like, certain scenes and shit. I'm like,
is that one of those movies you know front to back? Like, you watch that all?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
don't know if you know a lot about that director, but he puts a lot of detail into his movies.
Yeah,
like, that shit you were noticing was probably
like the Joker's mask in the beginning when they catch him before he walking into the bank. That's from the very first Batman. The mask, like, shit like that. Like, I'm like, I ain't go front. I'm high as shit. I fuck with the dab too, though. Dab wax. So I fuck with that too. Hell yeah.
So I'm
we don't
curious.
have it out, do we?
Nah, but I can go grab it. It's nothing.
When you say you like to do them if you're having a really bad day or a really good day, if you do it on a really bad day, do you ever find that it makes whatever that bad thing
that
is
day
worse?
that I did it was a bad. No, I actually be neat. It be open and shit for me. Like it be like, all right, like I look at shit from a different perspective.
Got
like,
you.
cause I did that shit with a dab rip. Like it was another terrible day I had. Fucking, this was probably 2019. Early 2019, like, you feel me? I went to one of them weed event shits. It was in an art gallery, so you know it's colorful and shit, paint everywhere. Fucking go hit one of them. I hit that shit twice. Me and my guy, bro, we been together the whole day. Smoked the same amount of blunts together. Fucking hit the same 2 rips. We both did 2 rips. For some reason, I'm just sitting there like out of nowhere. I just started laughing uncontrollably, like mad evil, like everybody looking at me like I'm bugging, like. But it was just like something clicked, like mad information and shit just started downloading. I'm just thinking about shit, like, oh, I bet, like. And then I just been my go-to, like whenever I'm having a great day or a bad day, just trip.
Right.
The shrooms, they definitely, I think, connect everything. Like everything is connected, and then so I think that like. Shrooms plug you into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like it's a direct. I think all like weed does that same shit. That's why when you're dabbing, you're fucking not to the same extent as shrooms do, but shrooms are like more. You know, the connectivity is actually literal. Like the largest organism on the fucking on land is the fucking fungus under the forest floor, the fucking mycelium network. That's like the largest living organism on land. So it's like that connects not only to itself, but it connects all the roots in the
everything. Like, everything. You be real grounded and shit.
Yeah. So like the fucking fungus, the shrooms are that. They're connected to that same shit, man. That same network.
And you know what's
when
cool
you
too?
Eat them, you find that.
As you're saying that too, I feel like I'm seeing that those same roots. I feel like we have that same root system inside of us in our brains, and it's the same way it's connecting underneath the earth and that giant system.
Everything is connected.
It's the same thing that's happening to us.
Everything is connected. Like,
yeah, like think about fucking Wi-Fi. You don't see that shit. That doesn't mean we're not all fucking connected.
Right. It doesn't mean that it's not there.
Right. So we're all connected.
Oh, that should be crazy.
And this other, and then when you're on mushrooms, you can find that connection becomes more clear. You know what I mean? And that's definitely.
And then mushrooms would just listen to the music. You be seeing the words, hearing the color, like.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, do you ever hear colors?
Yeah, I always hear colors when I get like
synesthesia.
Yes, I love that.
I'm big on that. Like,
I'm always trying, cause I got synesthesia too. I'm always trying to find the synesthetes out here.
Like I'm big on that. Like I know like how something's supposed to feel burgundy and shit like that. Like you feel me? Like I'm big on that.
I thought that everybody was like that growing up, but then I realized that that's only certain people. But I think it's a muscle. I think it's a muscle just like anything else, is that like you can tap into it and enhance that ability, but some people start off with more of that ability than others. But I think that we all can get to that point of hearing it. And maybe that's me being wishful thinking, but it's like, you know?
It should be crazy.
For real. It really is. When you
There's some good ass weed.
This
is fire. I ain't lying. This is fire.
Yeah, it's crazy. I could smell the shit out of that shit. As soon as he lit it up, I was like, God damn, that shit.
That's that crazy runs.
Dang.
That's Grease Monkey and Blue Runs crossed. That's a good cross right there.
Yeah. Grease Monkey and Runs, is that?
Grease Monkey and Blue Runs.
And Blue Runs.
Yeah.
Facts.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you. I'm gonna spark up this King's
This is
Road
pain.
Trop Cookie Lemon Ice shit.
This is pain. We got this shit right on my block. We call weed nosebleed. Like, so you know, like weed good if it make it, when you exhale it through your nose and make your shit itch and sneeze. Like this some bleed for real. Like
I like that.
This is bleed.
I thought you were saying nosebleeds because it gets you so high. It's like,
Nah, it's just like it make that shit feel funny.
That's
like
another
that
way to look at it,
nosebleed.
yo. Double entendre.
So in my house, I had to like growing up, I had to like hide the fact that I fucking smoked weed. You know, from my parents. My parents definitely were not Buddha smokers at all. They definitely my pops had the scotch and shit, but now they're in their fucking 80s. I sell weed for a living. They're mad proud of me and shit. But when I was a teenager, weed shit, you know what I mean? It's fucking smoking dope. Like, that's why I had to like hide that shit. So I knew
I was gonna smoke.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like your pops, like
He was tight.
But I grew up listening to him rapping about fucking smoking,
was
bro. Like,
tight, bro.
Rapping about selling weed. Like, I learned how to fucking
That
break
nigga was
pounds down.
tight.
You know what I mean?
hear the story.
When I tell y'all he was tight.
How'd he find out?
So look, my first time ever smoking weed was with some white niggas from my high school. Fucking
Yo, I don't think we've let the camera know. Jadakiss is his pops. Like, we haven't said that yet.
Yeah.
Because you keep bringing
So-
up his pops, but just so the camera knows.
So right. So I fucked with I really start smoking weed from being with like Rocky and Yams and them, like, you feel me, like backstage concerts and shit. Like, that's really like what got my tolerance super high. And then I fucked with the pins. I always fucked with the pins, like, cause he'd have mad pins like that. He'd leave in a whip and shit. He ain't never wonder where them shits go. Like, so I always used to just hit them shits. No. So my tolerance got high early as fuck. Left for school. I went through, once I started smoking weed, never got caught smoking. Like, you feel me? I never got caught. Like, I just always had free reign. Nobody ever caught me. Fucking, I'm in college now. Like, so my mom just see my eyes red and shit, but she ain't never say nothing. I come back home. Like, some shit had happened. I come back home. So I'm like, this is my time. So nobody could bother me. I'm getting dumb high when I'm coming out with like family events. Leave me alone. I say, I ain't right. Since we giving out bad news, I smoke weed. Like, my mom was like, what? She ain't care though, cause the severity of what was going on, that shit went over her head. I get a new car. Now, me and my godbrother come in the crib. We get there probably like 2 a.m. to my pop shit. So, I got the Duchess where the sunglasses go. He not in the crib, like, so I'm not thinking none of it. Next morning, nigga comes, like, I don't see my key, like, he sent me a picture of this shit, like, yo, that's what you doing? I'm like, yo, bro, come on, you serious? I'm like, I done been drinking, underage, drinking and driving and shit all through high school, my senior year and shit. You right about some weed, bro? Like, he ain't respond. He hit me later, like, yo, you come get your key, like, so I thought he opened the door. He must have thought I was about to come in the crib and kick it with him, like, why camp out, bro? You fuck my high up anyway, like fuck my, I'm gonna get high, bro, like, nigga that took my key, he was tight.
He was tight, huh?
But the one time we smoked together, we didn't even smoke together, everybody just had their own blunt. We on the balcony, cause my little brothers was born. It's me, him, my god brother, and my man Dutta. So we go out there ready. He just happened to come in the crib early. So I'm out there smoking. He come out there. Now it's just mad awkward. Like, this is the first time I'm smoking in front of him since that shit happened. And it was months ago. I'm like, I'm still tight about this shit. Like, so I'm like this, like, I don't even say nothing about it. And then eventually, now we smoke together and shit.
Yeah.
But that shit was crazy. Like, that shit always fucked my head up. I'm like, yo, bro, I used to drink underage, drink and drive, party buses and shit. You never had about weed?
Yeah. That was a better question than I thought. Because I was thinking it was gonna be all different and shit. My pops would have been mad at me when he caught me smoking too. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that like, you know, that still happened. I guess at a certain age, I don't know what it is. Like I said, he don't give a fuck now.
Mind you though, I'm living in a different state. Like, I'm in college,
you're in
bro.
college.
Like, I just came home for a couple days. Like, is this what we doing? Like,
Wait, what state were you in for college?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I went to Clark.
Oh, dope.
Clark, right? Yeah.
That shit fucking pissed me off.
How'd you like Atlanta? Did you do a lot of music out there?
Love Atlanta.
Love Atlanta?
I probably did. I used to freestyle on campus. Like, they used to do this rap battle shit. I probably did that like twice and probably recorded one song.
Yeah. So when you were in college, music wasn't it? When did you just decide that you were gonna, like, you know, jump into the game and start?
Music
doing
was
joints?
therapeutic for me. Once I moved back after college and shit, dealing with like post-grad depression and being back in New York, like, that was that for me. And for some reason, I kept doing like I did the So Yankee shit when they did the So Brooklyn song. They had the challenges.
Yep.
My man Cash B was like, "Yo, I want you to do a verse on here." So I did a verse. That shit went viral. And then just like I was already recording shit. I just wasn't putting nothing out. Like everything I was doing for some reason was going viral. And I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like let's see what this is about. And then it happened. And from there it was just alright, bet.
Like, okay, I'm gonna do this.
Like,
This is made for me. This is the
Because
right
I
path.
avoided it. I would have preferred to write for niggas.
Okay.
Do anything behind the scenes, like. But I got tired of like I have an idea or I see something happening in the industry before it happened and tell somebody that's doing music like, yo, you should do that, do this, and niggas don't listen. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it, and now I'm doing it.
Now
And
you're doing it.
yeah, I laughed a lot of niggas.
Yeah.
Who do you think, other than obviously your pops, who are some of your influences that made you say, yo, I want to do this? Like some people that you're hearing be like, yo, that shit inspired me to rap.
I'll tell you exactly. I remember what song it was that made me say, yo, nah, I might start rapping, like, dead serious. I was on a road trip on the way to fucking Memphis for a convention when I was in college. It was my 2017, 2018. Me and my brother Greg and my brother Fambro, we in a car. Fambro playing whatever tape Trap Stars on by Lil Baby. That's his third mixtape, I think. Second or third. But I was zoned out to the tape. Like, it was knocking, but I wasn't listening to the words. That song, for some reason, hit me. When it hit me, I'm like, yo, nah, this nigga spit. I could do this. Like, and that was the song. I'm like, yo, nah. And then I'm like, then I just was listening to it. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna front. Maybe I just leave it to him. And then, I don't know, just took off from there.
Okay. That's what's up. That's dope.
Who's your top 5?
All time or right now?
All time.
All time, I can give you my top 3. I can't give you the other 2.
4 and 5 is hard, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to do. It changes
But
for me.
in no order, J. Cole, my pops, and Nas.
Okay.
Yeah, that's respect right there.
4 or 5, that should be rotated on me. Cause I like artists with different things. Like I like some artists I might just want to listen to and vibe.
Yeah.
Some I might want to go listen to and you gonna say some shit. Like I like niggas for different shit. Like
So
Do you have any
growing up,
guilty pleasure? Oh.
growing up around the game and shit, that shit like, did that shape your desire to be involved in it? Because you said like, you want to, you write for people, kind of be more behind the scenes, be an idea guy, but then you're like tired of like giving people ideas and then them not following through.
Nah, not necessarily. Cause I didn't really grow up in the game. Like I would be at Powerhouse Studios and shit. That's the old Rough Rider Studios, like, and fucking, like, the younger engineers and shit would let me rap and shit, but young shit doing young shit and all of that.
Nah, but what's crazy is that you're so in it already that you don't even. You're like, nah, I didn't really grow up. Like, dude, fuck, you grew up around people. You know what I'm saying?
I
So,
don't
like,
think none of that influenced it though. I think for me it was just. I love music, even if it's not hip hop. Like I just really love music. Like I wake up in the morning, driving to the gym, I gotta play R&B or like jazz or blues. Like I really just love music. So it could have been anything. Like I just really, I got a thing with music.
Do you have any guilty pleasures? Like anything that you listen to that people might not expect?
Yeah, I got a few songs that I listen to like that people wouldn't expect. Like Royal Use by Lord Ez was one of my favorite songs.
that's
Fucking Gym Class Heroes Girlfriend.
That's a good one.
Fucking Get High. Fucking Down by Lupe Fiasco was super knocking.
one?
Down.
Down?
He got a record called Down. Like he talking about how fucking all basically like aquatic animals and shit.
He loves Lupe.
Was our fucking ancestors' allies when they was jumping off the slave ships and shit like that. Like that shit. One of them. What else?
He's nice with it because he gonna encode it. You gotta listen to it about 3-4 times to even know what he's talking about.
What else? I don't know. I be liking shit. Like I'm a big R&B nigga. Like me and my brother right here. Like niggas are riding around all day and just play dumb loud R&B. I like R&B.
That's fine.
R&B is wavy.
Yeah, I'm the same. I love that.
Nah, melody is it, bro. Fucking music is. If you're like into music, me personally, I always felt that way. Like I was always listening. I was in a band. I played drums in a band in high school first, and then I started writing raps and shit, and then I started making beats, and then I did my little, my little thing and did some production and had a rap group, and then I had another band again, and I just did all sorts of shit, made all types of music. I love music. It doesn't have to be.
Music is fire.
Yeah.
Like music is dead fire.
For sure.
I don't know how people don't like music. Like, and
It's
I
a
like music
universal language.
loud. Like I don't like music low. Like I need it loud. Like
Yeah, me too.
like I need that shit ringing.
Word.
Music is fire.
Definitely. It's all patterns. Just things that, and once your ear catches it, then you're there. Music is the one thing that doesn't have to ask permission to enter the body.
Yeah.
It's gonna do it regardless.
Yeah.
It can't block it. You can't stop it.
Music
true.
is that.
Yeah.
Music is fire, bro.
Yeah, that's one of the main themes of this podcast. It's mostly weed, but then we always incorporate music and fashion into it. One of the things we do every episode is Jay spits a 16 bar. He's a artist that I've been producing for a minute. I fucking believe in him so much. I think he's one of the most talented people I fucking ever met. So this is a platform.
That's
that
fire.
So he does a 16 or sometimes
That's
it's more
fire.
than a 16, but he spits a cappella every time. And
man. What's up?
this will be that part of the show.
Oh, what are we doing in that?
Yeah,
oh,
why
alright,
not? You ready?
Is that not like the craziest part? Like when you rap, like niggas put you on the spot and they be like, wait, hold on. Like
Yeah.
you ain't even like,
I thought it was like foreshadowing.
You ain't let me go into my middle rolling next, figure out what I'm gonna say, nothing like you just
No,
like,
I talk about that shit too. I put his ass on the spot like that shit.
Plus,
Show
plus,
how
plus.
talented he is.
that shit really throw you off because like it'd be like it'd be like, wait, hold on, like you didn't let me like let me think, like that'd be the craziest shit. Like
I'm used to it though. He always do that.
Yeah, I
shit.
keep
The
him on
first
toes,
time we
bro.
did it, he was just like, "Hey, we gonna be rapping tonight." And I was like, "Oh, all right, cool,
shit.
let's do it."
but then when they say this, like, all right, you ready? It's like, wait,
I'm born ready.
you didn't
for
walk me into it.
But for me, that's where I'm like, listen.
And we damn near
I'm
30
born ready. I
episodes
love
in, and
that.
he's
Now, you
been
know what
spitting
it is?
every fucking time.
I was told when you get nervous about something, I mean, you really can't. You don't want to fuck up. Like,
sure.
so that be like, for
Right.
me, it's just like, I don't know.
Right.
I don't like being put on the spot neither.
See, growing up when I was younger, that was what made me be able to say that I was a rapper. Because at first, I didn't have access to the studio, but I had my voice, so I would just spit. Like I was just walking up. I was in high school and even middle school. I would just go up to people and like, yo, look at what I did yesterday. And then after a while, now people was coming up to me, yo, let me hear something, and I can't even escape it. So it kind of got to that point where like, I don't even have space to feel that. Like
That run.
I'm just ready to go.
Just ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Shit, shout out to you. I'm gonna get
I
like that.
remember
I'm
we
gonna
had
get like that one day.
We had technical difficulties, like the computer froze.
One of the shows.
The computer froze,
and
this motherfucker just acapellaed it for like 15 minutes, and
Right,
like
just
really,
it was like 50 people. It was like 50 people in the
Like,
crowd that
you
were
get-
all just like, and
You
they
get
were
to a
fucking
point when you
hyped.
rapping
Yeah.
with it, like after you done said whatever you had prepared, shit just start flowing to you. You just be like, okay.
Yeah. I got like I'm not gonna lie, I got like an album worth of verses here that I could just go
You just
through
rap.
and just spit out.
just
right
the
now.
Rolodex.
Hold that, keep that going. I said, I toss flowers like bouquets. I'm off hours, but I'm still illuminating new wave. I'm sipping Honey Crisp with my boo thing. She got the apple bottom, but I swear that shit is sweeter than Kool-Aid. Purple had my eyes getting red when I blew haze. Reed said the peppercorn helper from 2 blades. Still haven't tried it, I've been high for a few days. Started selling dimes, but things changed. 20 years later, got the fire for your lungs and your speakers. Got some gas, had you laughing like you puff anesthesia. On 420, we sold so much of the reefer, we broke Dutchy like we tried to smoke a blunt with Khalifa. It's so unorthodox. Show you something, it be smart to cop. Them other shops ain't got the options, it be hard to shop. Grocery store, parking lot, how many carts I got? No, I'm not a gardener, but I be up in all the pots. Moonwalking in my docks, thinking out the blocks. Weed plants growing out my locks, thinking out the pots. My flow bounce like my chakra has shocks. It's Jason at stage 1. I'm like the mascot acts. Josh said we about to open the dispensary. 1 year later, now we smoking like celebrities. I'm a weed specialist. Smoking is my specialty. Back in high school, we was smoking on that heady tree. 20 years later, still smoking on that heady tree. Got that glitter bomb, like a stripper shook a leg on me. Puffing jealousy,
tough.
leisurely,
Oh,
not
shit.
aggressively. Smoking legacy, leisurely, not allegedly. Scroll it, don't hold it. I could keep the whole memory. Memorize the verse, but I still keep the pen with me. Scroll it, don't hold it. If you hold it, that's a penalty. Show my ego, and now Mary Jane obsessed with me. Merc, know what he doing, and I'm glad he manifested me. 30K a day, and I bet at least 10 was me. Moonwalking in my docks, don't be trying to step to me unless you trying to see what type of boot you could get from me.
That's tough.
Hey, Jack.
That was hard.
I'm telling you,
hard.
dude's nice, bro. We got like a. We got like a mini label at the dispensary. We got a
That
fucking
was
bunch
fire.
of
Yo,
Because
nah,
we
yo,
all know him through the music world.
From
So
listening to
yeah.
him, I could tell, like, I know, like, you'll come up with shit throughout the day and just keep adding it. Like,
already know.
I could tell, like, hell yeah. That's
Well,
a
look it
talent,
up.
though. Like,
Appreciate
you feel me?
you.
I tell people, like, going off the top and freestyling is a big difference than going in there and making a song. There's a lot of people that could make a song but cannot freestyle.
They
Like,
two different parts of the same art.
yeah, like,
Yeah, I
know.
definitely can't freestyle for shit, but I'll make a fucking song.
A fire-ass song,
I
for
already
sure.
know. My songs be slapping, but you know, we fucking that like that's how I was. I made a living making music first, and then I fucking and I got caught up in a fucking what you call it, like a RICO with a bunch of my boys were shipping weed from Cali, and we all got arrested, and then that's how we ended up getting the license. Is we had the fucking we had enough points, we put a bunch of shit together, we got the license, so it ended up working out. But
that's
before
tough. To get arrested and get a license.
yeah,
like,
right.
it was like
a
15
decade
years
later.
later
Yeah,
though. Like
shit,
we
you
like
still
15
did it.
years I fucking. But for 15
Blessing
years
in
I was
disguise
making
for
I
real.
was making music. I had a recording studio. I fucking was producing shit. I was selling beats to people. I fucking and I made a life doing that shit. That shit, music is like I love music, bro. That shit saved me from that to being able to like still feed my family and shit. I got kids and the wife and so I did it backwards though. So now like I sold weed, made music. Now I sell weed again. I haven't been making as much music as I'd like to, but
You sell it legally though.
selling weed legally, yeah, straight up. It's fucking awesome.
Gotta pay the taxes.
Gotta pay the tax. Gotta pay the feds and the fucking state tax. State's better though, because no 280E in the state of New
Do y'all
York.
get any discounts being up here by the Capitol?
Discounts for what?
Like just like tax and government discounts on shit?
No, hell no.
You would think you do.
Yeah, my parents both worked for the state. That was like, so I had a decent upbringing because I came up here with them working for the state. So I got that from New York State. Thanks. You
That's
know what I mean?
crazy.
But other than that, like, you know, fucking, we knew that how the state
Operated.
operates, you know, so had a viewpoint in the beginning. There was like, oh, there's gonna be grants and you guys are gonna get free money and we're gonna basically give you locations. And me and my partners were like,
Okay.
I don't think that's gonna happen, knowing the way the state of New York runs. And a lot of people waited for the fucking state to give them their location. And then the DASNY program ended up being a fucking mess. And nobody got a location through DASNY. Not enough people. And that shit, there's lawsuits and it was a fucking mess. And it was the people who actually went and opened their shit up on their own and didn't rely on, said, yo, thank you for the license. Appreciate for the, the opportunity.
Well, we got this.
We'll take it from here. I'm not gonna take the money and wait for you guys. Wait for the money. We're gonna fucking we put it on the line. We fucking used credit. We didn't have
That's
fucking,
tough.
my partners. I was running a recording studio and we had an Airbnb and my wife just had a regular job. And then my partners have a bunch of rental properties and they're doing
And you
building
was
a house
able
in
to make it work
California.
from there.
Yeah, exactly. Put it all together. Use credit to do it.
Leverage your credit.
Leverage our credit, exactly. And got open quick at first. That definitely helped us get established. And it helped us train the best fucking staff in the game. These two guys right here are fucking two of the best in New York, I guarantee it. We got a whole staff of really fucking amazing people who have been here since the beginning of it. So
This
we
is
gotta
fire.
jump
Y'all got
on
a whole
shit.
little team.
Yeah.
This is fire. This is some great weed. My fault.
Yeah.
This shit
Appreciate
is
it.
fire. Like, I'm over here
Yes,
fucking
yes.
Appreciate
like
it.
really.
Love that.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
So
Good shit,
yeah,
good
man.
shit.
Well,
Hell
we
yeah.
appreciate you coming through, man,
We do.
and giving us your time. Oh wait, we got one more segment, if you don't mind. We always Scott also, Scotty.
Oh, yeah.
Max, he is a known sneakerhead, and we like to incorporate all the things that we're all passionate about. I got a lot of sneakers too. I know fashion is big in cannabis, music is big in cannabis. So Scotty has probably the most Jordan 8s of anybody.
Jordan 8's one of your favorite Jordans?
Jordan,
Yeah. So he's got
5
like
and 8s.
he's got
5, 8,
so
17s.
many Jordan 8s,
I
and
love
he just
17s.
brings them all out.
I'm
And
so
he shows.
fucked
I
up.
mean, they're not always Jordan 8s, but like 9 times out of 10, they're fucking Jordan 8s.
Yeah, I got like 40 pairs of Jordan 8s. Yeah.
5s, 8s,
Yeah,
17s.
different colorways.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
he's
tough.
so
I'm
he's
trying to get
definitely
them all.
been bringing out.
I'm close.
What do you got this week?
I got some 8s.
Pal, you got some 8s.
Since
See?
it's a
called
special
it.
occasion, I brought the champagne 8s.
Okay.
These shits from 2016 right here. They were part of a pack.
Yo, niggas hate the 8s.
I
love the 8s.
I love them.
I fuck with you for that.
Yeah. 8s and 3s and 4s, I would say. And I don't know, 5. I would say 5s. I don't know.
For me,
8, 3s, 5s.
5, 8, 17, 3s. For some reason, I like the 7s better than the 6s.
I like the way the 6s look better, but the 7s feel better on foot.
Alright, you finally explained it. I couldn't figure out what it was.
That's what, I
That's
don't like
exactly
the way
what it
6s
is.
feel on foot. I had some 6s on earlier. I just don't like the way they feel. And
And this is why we do the sneaker segment, because
yeah.
this is
So
real
yeah,
shit.
actually,
Like,
I actually wanted to ask
we
you
didn't
that
fucking-
anyways, because I figured you were into sneakers. What your favorite Jordans were? Is Jordans your favorite shoes though? Like, or do you fuck with other brands now? Are you into the Asics and the New Balances and
I
shit?
ain't gonna lie, A6 is comfier than a motherfucker, bro. Which one of my favorites? I know Air Force Ones ain't. Air Force Ones is not one of my top sneakers.
Me neither. I have like
Fucking- 2
2 or 3 pairs. That's
Is it Jordans? Nah, it ain't even it's a luxury sneaker like Louis Vuittons. I wear my Louis Vuitton sneakers a lot.
He fucks a lot with the
I
designer
got
shit.
the Louis are so fucking
I be trying to
comfortable,
tell
bro.
people.
Like,
I be trying to tell
them
people.
shit. I got these Gucci's, and I love the way they look,
But they're not
but they're
comfortable.
not. They're
Yeah,
like
most
fucking
designer sneakers
shoes,
are
dude.
uncomfortable
They're like
as fuck.
they're
though?
sneakers,
I
but
had
they
some
fit like
Valentino
fucking
sneakers, so uncomfortable,
loafers.
bro.
Louis,
Just-
they figured it out.
Yeah.
They got the sneakers. Them and Balenciaga got the sneakers right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I had to go like a regular brand, Air Max 95.
Yeah.
Air Max
I like that. I
95.
like that. That's a good pick.
Air Max
That's a good
95.
pick, too.
Yeah, those are classics. Mine's the Pat Ewins.
I'm not mad at that.
Not his brand.
Yeah.
The Adidas.
Oh,
The,
Okay.
the ones you're wearing right now.
Yeah.
Well, those are the.
Oh yeah. That's a classic like New York,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
my
hip
shit.
hop staple sneaker.
Word up. Had these shits when I was a kid. Now I seen these Keith Haring. I was like, I got
These
to
hair
copy.
That's a
shits,
fact.
yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah, to finish this off, it was part of a pack. Came with the confetti. That's the
Confetti
champagne
pack,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, confetti and
Yeah.
champagne championship pack, and yeah,
That's what's up.
it's a dope ass pack.
That's fire.
Yeah, this is fire as fuck. Super shiny.
I'll bring the confettis next week. Maybe.
Shout out to the 8 lovers, cause those is
Yeah,
especially the
that
Bugs
means you.
Bunny.
That means you a free thinker. If you like
yeah,
the 8.
like the 8's not a regular Jordan that people fuck with. Like the 8 is that, especially if you got slim feet.
Only the original colorways really do anything. You know,
Yeah.
like the Aqua, the Playoff, and the Bugs Bunny.
I got a crazy story about the
my favorite
playoffs.
though. Like
Bugs
when that
Bunny's
drops
my
again,
too.
I'm buying like 5-6 pairs.
Bugs
no
Bunny's my
bullshit,
favorite
like-
too. Nigga, somebody broke in on my cut. Yo, craziest shit happened to me. This is like, wow. What was a 2012 release of the playoffs? I had them brand new, right? I went to a family cookout. They got dirty. So I cleaned them off. I had them like in the middle of my cousin, his friend car. We get out, we on 42nd Street. We come back to the car. The car was broken into but like neatly. Like they didn't break a window. Like it was like they opened the door. They took my sneakers. Like they left everything except my sneakers. Like got me for my shit cold.
Damn.
I'm like, yo, damn, like they really got me for the bitches.
Oh man.
What? I was
Heartbreaking.
mad twice.
Right.
My shit got dirty and then I was hot.
Damn.
It got me
Moment
for
of
the bitches.
silence.
Speaking of hot, I got a question. How do you feel about gravel?
I have mixed reviews right now at this point in my life. I'm not a grabber head. I smoke floaters, but if I do fuck with grabber, alien head.
Okay.
Alien head. I'm not a grabber nigga though, but
If you is, that's the way to go.
yeah, or like if I got some block work, or I'm getting down on my last little bit of weed, I'm gonna throw some grabber in there, stretch it out, extend the, you feel me? But
Gotcha.
I ain't really a grabber nigga.
Word.
Using the grabber to extend out the pack.
Yeah.
That's usually
I
what it's there
respect
for. Word. I feel that. I have a few before I know we wrapping up, but I just have some rapid fire weed questions.
Let's do it.
Just to get these perspectives on you. So I'm gonna ask these and just tell me like what's your favorite of each one.
Alright.
So, what is your favorite strain?
Favorite strain.
And it could be a few. It doesn't have to be just one.
Jungle Boys Wedding Crasher. I had my own strain of bird brain shit during the verses, which was pain. That shit was punching niggas.
What's it called? Bird brain?
Bird brain, yeah.
You said the verses at the verses.
Crazy runts. That's in there right now. That shit's fire. That shit's some fire.
Shout out to the Scotty Pack.
I don't know. I just like good weed. Like I like good weed.
That.
Hey, Boogie Weed, matter of fact, that new hybrid shit they got with the dice, that shit fire. Yeah, the Monopoly shit is fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, you say you're a dabber.
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of concentrate? As far as like resin, rosin,
Diamonds.
Fire.
diamond, sugar.
Fire. Whatever it is.
Whatever's fire.
It's gotta be some fire.
enough.
So
Yeah.
we'll say rosin.
So now, if there's out of anywhere that you've smoked, where would you say you've had like the best experience, like in that at ever in your life? Like the first, not even the first, but the time when you was like, damn, we smoking today. Like this is some real weed head shit. If there's one spot or one time, one memory.
I think I enjoy my highs the most in nature.
Nature.
Like when it's not too windy, ain't like when the weed when you could smoke and it feel like you indoors still a little bit. Like my best highs be like nature, you feel me, or somewhere in a relaxed environment with some music, like you can just vibe out. I don't really like disturbed smoking, if that makes sense. Like I'm a drive around the city and get high type of person with the music playing. Like that's my
I love
vibe.
that shit, too.
Hop out and walk around stores. Like that's my vibe.
That. And last but not least, aside from obviously Snoop and your pops, who's your favorite smoking person to smoke with? that you
Favorite
have?
person to smoke with? Styles. Smoke Dizza. CJ.
You talking about Biggie son?
Yeah. Famous person, you said?
In general, just
Yeah.
who be smoking?
A lot of people don't be smoking like that. Fucking. Yams before he passed away was a nigga you want to smoke with. Yams and 12 be like
That's really dope. You
niggas
have
used
do
to
that.
get high as shit at Lou Crib. Like who else? I don't know. Like I just like people that got good energy. Like when you smoke, like good energy when you smoking is important because somebody could fuck your high up.
For sure.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
really fuck it up.
Word. Definitely. Yeah, you got to keep the right vibes right.
Yeah, like that's so. If you got a good vibe, we could smoke or we could be in the. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Good safe. Nah, I appreciate it.
That's a fact.
Word, good looking out, man.
Word up.
Definitely.
good, Jeff.
What's good?
So, you know, you got the coffee brand.
Kiss Cafe.
Yeah.
And just like these drinks that's on the counter, would y'all ever consider making a infused coffee?
Yo, we in the process of that. We gonna connect.
Hey.
We in the process of that. We in the process of that.
Make sure you holler at us. We'll be
Word.
first.
We need that. We need that.
Let us
Oh
know.
my goodness.
Or anything. And yeah, you said before you had a weed brand. If you like looking to dip back into
I'm
the weed
definitely-
branding, you know, we can. I can definitely plug you in with the right processors. You know what I mean? Because that's really, you want to make sure that you link with the right people that are gonna come up with the right bud for you, so that your brand is represented properly.
That's
and I can
fine.
definitely help with making those types of contacts and shit.
I appreciate that.
Linking you in with that.
Let's make that
Word
happen.
out, no doubt.
Buddha Buddha, y'all.
These are some good ass grinders.
Yeah. Shout out to Ricky Bandana, who was a common contributor on the show. He's the one that pointed those out, brought them to our main buyer. Like, yo, you gotta buy those.
Yeah, I never liked grinders really until I got this
So
grinder.
you got that grinder. Yeah.
This one right here. If they need a sponsor or what you call it,
Yeah.
Endorsement.
yeah,
spokesperson?
like tell
Ambassador,
them,
whatever.
holla at me.
Cut the check.
Yeah, cut the check.
Tell them holla at me. Grinders are.
We haven't said that in some time.
Yeah, we haven't said that in a minute. We definitely are on some cut the check type shit. Like, you know, Heirloom did just throw a party up here the other day.
Word.
You know what I
Heirloom did
mean?
cut the check.
They
cut a
these
check.
are like leftover
cut the check.
from that party. Like,
That's
they
a
cut
fact.
the check and they fucking had barbecue for everybody. They fucking, it was fucking
Oh
amazing.
yeah. Shout out to Heirloom.
Shout out to Heirloom.
Still fucking with them sours. Let
Paid
me
the
keep talking
talent
about it.
too, right?
Yeah, Jaunty came through with that.
Okay.
Shout out to John.
Shout out to
Talent.
Jaunty.
Word
Shout
up.
out to Jaunty for fucking pulling up and bringing their bag too. You know what I mean? Everybody walked out of here with a nice little
A little
gift
song.
bag and shit. It was
Yo.
a really fun, great event.
Oh, shout out to Jaunty. They're gonna be sponsoring the yoga event that's coming
Yo,
soon
that's
too.
ill.
Stay
Congrats
tuned.
on that. Yoga?
Yeah, this guy
Yeah, he's
teaches
about to
yoga.
start a yoga.
I know
Yeah.
what type of nigga he is. I figured him out. I know what type of nigga he is. Soul sister. nigga he is.
That's
Yo,
hilarious.
I know. I want to get into that. I ain't gonna lie. I want to get into yoga.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's
nah,
up.
yo, this
I'm
dude
right here.
fucking, he's known for spitting bars, standing on his head and shit. He like literally, legitimately, like headstand, standing on his
Yeah,
head.
it's part of his
spitting
show
bars,
every
part
time
of it.
he
Yeah, he's got
performs.
some shit.
So I got a song. It's called Ego, and it's rapping about how good I am at rapping, and it's just like a couple. It's like 3 minutes straight, just bars type
Bars.
shit. And then I just kind of it hit me one day while I was doing yoga, because in the music video I was doing a different pose. I was just doing a bunch of different poses. Like, oh, let me try to incorporate it. But one day I was in class and I was in headstand and I was like, yo, I'm here for a little minute. I could probably spit some shit. And I just tried it one day and I did it. As soon as I did it, I felt that. I was like, oh, this is a thing.
This is a thing now.
Yeah,
That's fine.
for sure.
I
I'm
go
a
to a
rap-
concert and
I'm a
somebody
hat.
perform on that headstand. Shit, you got me.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll do it. You don't gotta get it. I'll show you right when we turn these cameras off. Shit. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, this guy's got it. Definitely.
Hell yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Nah,
But
definitely.
yeah, man, we appreciate you taking time, fucking joining us at the show, at the Stage One podcast. Really, you know, being a sport, answering our questions and shit. Fucking, you know, fucking really appreciate it,
I
man.
appreciate y'all having me.
Getting high with us and shit. Smoke. This is how we do. We smoke the whole time. Is this how you do in general? Is this like how you live your life, or is this just like a special occasion for the podcast? This level of smoking.
Y'all wanna know something crazy? If I have weed, I'm gonna smoke. But if I don't have weed, because everybody don't got good weed, I won't go out of my way to buy weed.
Yeah.
Like I just wait until I come across some
Come
fire
across some
and then
fire.
be like, all right, that's what we doing. That's
that,
what we're doing. But
Alright.
and I get it in bulk versus like hitting it. But
There's a level of discipline with that.
What you call them spray packs that's going around?
fuck sprayed.
Fuck spray. Yeah, that's
That
how
shit
we
is
feel too. We
garbage.
definitely all talk
I'm
about that.
anti-spray.
We're
Yeah.
anti-spray.
Fuck that
It's nice
sprinkle
to,
shit.
It's nice
Fuck
to hear
sprinkles.
somebody who's reputable out here saying that with us. You know what I mean?
I'm anti-spray.
Because anti-spray, fuck that shit. Yeah, feel that. It's just cheating. We used to do shit like that when we were kids, man. Like back when you get the Mexican brick weed and shit, like back in the 90s and shit, bro. Like that shit would smell so fucking bad. But if you sprayed that shit with
But you used to spray it with
water, just water, bro. You just spray it with water. First of all, the amount of weight
that it added.
it adds. Like an ounce of water ain't shit, bro. But an ounce of fucking weed is a lot when you're dealing with a quad. You know what I mean? Like spray that shit with an ounce of water. Now I got 5 ounces instead of 4. You feel me? Like, and that shit would, and then you'd sell it, and the people would be like, "Yo, man, that shit's fire. It smells so good." Like, just water, just the water activated the terps that were just buried in the shit, you know? Fucking, I don't know. But now it's
just
fucking,
the water spray.
Now, yeah, just a little water. Now it's crazy. Now it's grimy. They're spraying like
What is it?
legit
I don't like that.
terpenes. Whatever. I don't even know what's in those terpenes that are getting sprayed.
I don't
on
like
packs. No, fuck that shit.
I do not like sprayed.
But yeah, Stage 1 podcast, Stoop the Store, Legacy to Legal. We fucking out. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes,
Thank you
yes.
for calling out, Jay. What a fucking great show. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
I be on that OG, tell you about the OG, piling up the roaches, got me feeling rosy.